Hello and welcome to my very breezy porch. I'm hoping that the wind will die down a little bit while I'm doing this tag so that hopefully you can hear me. Seems to have quieted for the moment, but the past few days have been very windy and I kept waiting for a less windy day, and I guess they're not going to give it to me. So I'm going to try to do this in the breeze as it kicks up once again. Anyway, my name is Roy. I am a home cook and amateur baker, and I am here on this channel typically sharing recipes that have helped me to lose over 125 pounds, whether those recipes are mine or someone else's. Now today I am obviously not doing a recipe. This is a no tag Tuesday. So the questions this week come from Tracey over at Trials of a Long-Haired Girl. And these are just either or questions. Either or, say it as you want to say it. I often change up the way I say it. I don't know why. Often I will say either and neither, but occasionally I will catch myself saying either or neither. But I think I usually go with either or neither. But that's beside the point. The point is to answer these either or questions. And if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that I am not good with either or questions. Usually there's some reason for both. It is very difficult for me to make decisions often. So this should be interesting. Let's get on with it. Number one, popcorn or peanuts? I went over these questions with Paul. He immediately went to peanuts because of the satisfying crunch, and I totally get that. And this is going to be one of those, it depends. Typically, I would probably lean towards popcorn just because you do get that crunch, but it's very satisfying. Maybe it's nostalgia from going to the movies. But I also do love throwing a handful of peanuts in my mouth, so I'm gonna lean towards popcorn, but honestly, could be either. Number two, grilled or pan fried? Again, at least this is one where Paul agreed with me. It depends on what you're cooking. Some things are better pan fried, some things are better grilled. If it's like a steak, maybe some chicken breast, and it's a whole chicken breast, I would say grilled. But I'm not great with grilling, so somebody else would have to grill for me. I typically would go for pan fried just because that's what I'm more comfortable with. I've never been really good with judging time on a grill or things like that, so I don't trust myself to grill. I do like the flavor that you get from that smokiness. So it depends, once again. But if I have to choose, and I suppose I do, I would probably go towards pan fried because you can still get a nice sear on a pan fried item and still get some of that flavor. Not the same as grilled, but something similar. Number three, watch live or recorded so that you don't have to watch commercials. Paul and I are in total agreement on this one. Definitely recorded so we don't have to watch commercials. And Comcast, I don't understand the reasoning behind what channels they choose, but there's something called Smart Search or something where the commercial sections will come up as yellow as you're scanning, and you can fast forward and it'll automatically stop after the commercials. But it doesn't do it on every network. And it does it on HGTV, but not Food Network. And their basically owned by the same people. So I'm not sure how they choose what channels to do that for, but I do appreciate that, because then I don't have to watch and then rewind and try to catch where I'm supposed to be. It does it for me, but definitely recorded over live any day. Number 4, rock or country. Again, if you've been watching this is one I can actually decide on, because mine would definitely be country. I'm not really much of a rock person. Paul, if he likes either, and it depends on the song. Not all songs of either genre does he like. But he would lean towards rock if he were to choose. Me, I'm definitely country all the way. Number 5. This is a tough one for me. Massage or facial? When I first started getting my neuropathy and myopathy and they didn't quite know what was happening, what it was, I did go for deep tissue massage, but typically I don't like the idea of someone I don't know touching me. So either one is kind of iffy. I think I'd love to get a facial massage, not a facial, but a facial massage. I don't know if they actually do massages on your face when they do a facial. Obviously, I've never had one. But like the muscles in my face, especially with my issues, tend to feel tight, especially as you've often noticed on this channel, my jaw will get stiff, making it a little difficult for me to talk. It also makes it difficult for me when I'm eating. The first bite is very difficult because my jaw seems to be trying to remember how it's supposed to move while I'm eating. After the first bite, I'm fine. And there is something called first bite syndrome or something, but it's not related to what I have. Anyway, of the two, I guess if I have to choose, I did enjoy the deep tissue massage. It was kind of painful, but I did feel slightly better afterward. But again, it'd have to be someone I know. Like the guy that I used to go to, if it was him, I'd feel comfortable doing that. But if it's someone I don't know, I really have to let myself ignore the discomfort until I feel comfortable. So either one is iffy, but I guess I'll go with massage since I've actually done those before. Number 6, ABC or CBS? I'm surprised NBC wasn't in here. That would have made the choice a little tougher, I think. Of these two, I think I would go with CBS. That tends to have more of the shows that I watch, like Survivor, Amazing Race. They also have the Paramount Plus streaming service, that is CBS. And we watch all of the Star Trek things there. Why Women Kill, which is a fun little show. If you haven't watched that on Paramount Plus, that's a fun show. But yeah, I would definitely go CBS. I'm not really sure if there's anything that I watch that is on ABC, but I definitely know there are some shows I watch that are on CBS. NBC, again, if that were in the mix, might have been a close call, but I'm going CBS. Number 7, formal dining room or family dining room. Again, for Paul, this was one of those depends on the situation. For me, family dining room. I can't stand formal anything, formal furniture, formal living rooms, formal dining rooms. I am not a formal person. I don't find it comfortable. I find it very stiff and rigid, and you can't really relax for me. So I would go family dining room all the way. If Paul had to choose, he would go formal. I don't know why we're together sometimes. We are very opposite. Number 8, this one kind of throws me off the way it's worded. Eclectic or organized interior. Now, they're not mutually exclusive, so I'm not sure why there's a difference. Eclectic does not mean disorganized. Eclectic just means you're getting some of this from that style, this from that style, you like different styles, and you put them together. Doesn't necessarily make it disorganized. It can be organized and eclectic. I'm going to assume, like Paul was saying, maybe the organized is more modern, more streamlined. That's definitely not what I would like. But I do like it being organized. If you ever saw my spice cabinet that I showed in one of the videos, everything's alphabetized, and actually, if I can find a clip, I'll insert that in here. I would honestly go with the blend of the two. I would go eclectic but organized. And I don't know if the thinking is that eclectic is disorganized, because it's really not. It's just bits of this and that all over the place. I mean, I like it to be organized, but I don't like everything has to be a set thing, So this one's tough for me. I'm gonna have to go with a mix because, like I said, if it was disorganized or organized, obviously I would go organized. But eclectic, that just means different styles kind of put together in the same place. I'm going for a mix. I'm sorry that's a cop-out, but I'm going for eclectic organized. Number 9, this is another somewhat difficult one for me. Farm or just an acre or two. Now by farm, I don't know if that means you need to have animals, because you people know by now probably I'm not an animal person. I don't want to own any animals. If it means even an agricultural farm, I love having a garden, but I don't want to have a farm load of garden. If it just means a lot of land, then that's either way, a farm is out of the question, because I don't want a lot of land to take care of. You guys know I don't want to take care of things. I don't want pets. I don't want a lot of land. I would go with an acre or two if I have to go with this. But honestly, I'd prefer like a townhouse or a condo where someone else takes care of the plowing, the shoveling, the lawn care, and I don't have to deal with any of it. Personally, I would go with like that farmhouse condo, little bit of land there, like maybe a little backyard, but something where other people take care of the upkeep. I don't want to do it. And I don't want to have to pay anyone to do it, because especially with my physical limitations now, I would not be able to do it. So if I have to choose from the two, it'd definitely be the smaller of the two, the acre or two. Definitely not a farm. I don't want that much land, that much responsibility, that much to look over. No, thank you. And the last one, number 10, spiral or straight stairs. Now this was one where Paul was thinking they are both good in different situations. Personally, I would not like a spiral staircase. And by spiral staircase, I'm talking about the ones that go like this. I'm not talking about the ones with a curve. I think those are still straight stairs because you're just walking down. A spiral is more like this. But either way, I would go with a straight staircase. I do not want to deal with spiral staircase. How are you ever going to move anything with a spiral staircase? No, I'm going straight staircase all the way. And that wraps up these questions for this week. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet and you are looking for recipes that can help you on a weight loss journey. Share any of my videos if you think there's someone out there who would appreciate the content, and hit the notification bell for the next time I upload any sort of video. Also, comment down below with your responses to these questions. They will be down in the description box, as well as the links to the other channels that are doing these tags. Also down there you will find the links to my Amazon storefront. If you've ever seen anything on my channel that you were like, oh, I wonder where he got that. If I can get it from Amazon, I have it in that storefront. And if I don't, just ask me where I might have found something and I'll try to let you know. My Fetch rewards are down there, my Built Bar rewards, and my social media. Here's my Instagram handle. And there are 2 Facebook groups that I am part of. One is mine, Recipes with Roy. And the other one is Finding Our Way, W-E-I-G-H. And that one I co-admin with Jennifer Lynn from the Jennifer Lynn channel, as well as Bree Coleman from Balancing Life with Bree. So join us over there. Lots of great tips, tricks, recipes, support, and people. Now, I'm not sure who is doing the tag for next week. I believe I've already... Have I gotten the questions? I don't know. I don't even know if I've gotten the questions yet. I just know that my turn is not up till like the 2nd week in June. So I am not sure who's doing them next week, but I will hopefully be out here on the porch doing them for you. So until next time, bye.